are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go in Western New York. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Allen now on second down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 4th touchdown of the year. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Micah McFadden. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth me full of the seat.
Round 80.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Score Bills 14, Chargers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
The Bills take over first and 10. At their own 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep right in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here is second down and 5.
Round, hey, home. Monday. Middle.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, ended to lead to a second and goal.
Half 85, 56.
Throwing again, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown Buffalo. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now, fake it. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Micah McFadden. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. We are through 1. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
7-yard gain. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Big strides. Look at him go. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Big time play there for Buffalo. 71 yards.
Everyone notices the big play after the catch, Mike, right? That's the easy part, but don't take for granted or overlook how important ball placement is. Being able to hit your target in stride is the difference between a nice completion or a...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is up and through. And the Bills are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drop. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
19, Charger, 19.
They'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 19, Cub 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lion. Let's go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
Ready, 60 Bobcat, Panther 60, Panthers, Warrior 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point, up and good. And the Bills stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Traveling right side now with Hampton. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 27-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 35 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Back to the air once more. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Willie Gay in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing right. That's Johnston. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop. Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge...
Now, problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands. But only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. We'll get this out wide to Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers, 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. No signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And he will score! Matt McConkey! Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chargers will get just a bit closer.
31. Chargers 9. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
3 seconds, all that remain in this 1st half, as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
What's that?
on first down. Looking downfield for Coleman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Slot man in motion right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down, Chargers.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. flushed to his right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
18, set up. Viking at Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
That's in the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Breathing room up past the 15. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year.
42. Chargers 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, Hampton heading right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Let's go. 79 Bronco. Track at 60.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Oh, he is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here's Cook. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good, and the Bills add on to their already sizable lead.
Chargers 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Give, and here comes Hampton. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
3rd and 7.
Set. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will score. Pat McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Chargers 32-yard line.
Now the give to Cook, running right, and he
truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On third down, they go with Cook. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, 5 here. Check 60, check 60.
And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6.
That's it.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Viking, trap 60, trap 60.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Half 85.
On first and 10, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They face second down and 7.
Tight. 180! Hey, check! What's that?
On play action, Allen. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up third down.
Paulson Adebo on the coverage.
5 wide. What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end with that one.
At their own 41-yard line.
Ready. Let's go. Cougar 19, Warriors 70. 19 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make a play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
79 Bronco. 18 Rattler. Hey, smash Bronco. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing now on first and 10. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
180. What's that?
A run up the middle with Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Chargers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So the Bills Mafia